Welcome to Free Traffic Domination. This video is called Not for Wimps. We provide the 7 reasons why internet marketers fail and how to change it. If you're expecting the usual garbage that passes for reasons for internet marketing failure, this video will be highly disappointing. This is an in-your-face look at why failure is so frequent in internet marketing. This hard-hitting video is definitely not for the weak of character. However, we will show you exactly what you need to do to change it. After all, what good is a coach that tells you everything you want to hear while holding out their hand for more money, only to offer to sell you more useless information as you continue to fail while wondering why? So many marketers struggle with internet marketing, and for good reasons. Juggling family, jobs, and personal needs while learning a new skill can be challenging. If you believe you're doing everything right and still have little or no success, this video will be particularly relevant for you. Let's get started. What we did there was give you another excuse for failure, another reason why it's okay to give up, another reason not to look at what changes you can make yourself to change the bad results you're getting as a marketer. That changes with this video, at least for some of you. I'm not a betting man, but I'll wager with total confidence that 97% or more of the people watching this video will still fail at internet marketing after watching it. Why? Because they'll still make the same excuses while making the same no results blunders that led them to failure in the first place. Your success in internet marketing starts with you and ends with you. That's right. You can't blame anyone for your failure until you look in the mirror first. Here's why. A business isn't like a game of golf or tennis. It isn't a fishing trip. What it is an attempt to become self-reliant, to become responsible for your own success, to create some security, and to become independent of the smothering, insecure, and often demeaning life in the workforce. Sadly, though, many people don't see their business like they see their job. They forget that it requires skill development, focus, planning, goals, some investment of money, dedicated time without distractions, sound decisions, and work. You're not going to trip into success. No one's going to give it to you, and nobody ever stumbles into a major accomplishment. It's this simple. The guy you're doing business with is out to get your money. He's not your buddy. He doesn't care about your personal situation. He's not going to do anything for you except give you exactly what you paid for, if you're lucky. It's all business for those who are successful, and that is true for the honest business owners and the dishonest as well. As soon as they incorporate emotion into their business, the business will suffer and fail. Realistically, 99.99% of online businesses fail because of misguided emotion, whether that emotion is based on compassion or based on ridiculous expectations. Emotion is the only reason people make no money. Internet marketing is possibly the easiest low-cost business to start, and yet has an almost 300% higher failure rate than that of the more complicated and expensive offline business model. Why? One reason is because the ease of promoting misinformation and outrageous promises for the purpose of gaining profit from the uninformed. That's right, the marketing predators who will promise you anything to get you to buy their junk. They have led many new marketers to believe the ridiculous idea that the internet is a cash cow just waiting to be milked. They accomplish this by appealing to your emotions. Most people who fail at internet marketing have fallen victim to their own self-defeating human emotions. It's human nature. People want to avoid pain, avoid discomfort, while seeking pleasure. As humans, we tend to relate work, learning, and investing money as both painful and very uncomfortable. What we want is anything that is fast, easy, and free. Whatever appeals to those urges is like a super magnet for the average person and is used against them on a regular basis. It's a force so strong that people will foolishly and willingly give away their money, time, and sometimes their self-respect and integrity. That's why so many internet marketers want instant gratification without having to do any work to get it, and pay nothing for it. Just hand me money for nothing. Smart business people exploit this weakness. They prey on it and use it to their gain and your loss. A few years ago, a well-known marketing couple offered training to teach 100 marketers exactly how they earned over $5 million a year. This was a live, highly detailed step-by-step course that practically eliminated the possibility of failure. The cost was $25,000, without any discounts, no affiliate commissions. There were no refunds available, and they sold out. At the first training session, there were only 40 of the 100 who paid. For the follow-up training, about half that number came, around 20 people. For the final training, 3 people showed up. 97 people threw away $25,000. The 97 that didn't show up caved into their emotions when realizing that this method would require work, even though it was a can't-miss, step-by-step laid-out plan for generating literally millions in income. That's it. That's exactly why there is a 97% failure rate in internet marketing. This is the average results experienced by coaches at any level of internet marketing training. That's why I'll say the most controversial statement ever made by a marketer. You're either a serious internet marketer or you're just a customer. There's no in between. Failure at internet marketing is based on the choices we make in our business, as you will see in this video. So let's get started. The first reason why people fail at internet marketing, they just don't show up. We always find it mind-boggling that someone comes to us saying that they have had no success. Most tell us they've lost a lot of money. We direct them to our free course that will help them get started if they use it. Then we never hear from them again. They didn't show up for training. They didn't show up to build their business. They didn't show up to market their business. In fact, most never even read the ebooks they buy, but continually buy more. They just store them with the others sitting on their hard drives collecting virtual dust. Some even join a program, don't promote it, fail, quit, and call it a scam. Then join a program, don't promote it, fail, quit, and call it a scam. Gina calls this the endless cycle of failure. Albert Einstein said it best. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Which leads to the second reason for the 97% failure rate. They expect overnight miracle results looking for the quick solution. 17% of people think the lottery is a sound investment. The notion is absurd because even if you want to win the lottery, you still have to take action and buy a ticket. But even then, your chances of winning are only 1 in 391 million. Instant wealth schemes are designed to appeal to the almost broke, the desperate, and quite frankly, the naive marketers who believe this is their last chance to escape their dire situation. The online predators selling this junk all follow sound marketing principles and do the hard work necessary to make their business a success. They clearly don't follow their own misguided advice. There is no overnight wealth formula, in spite of any convincing ad copy you may read. Business success requires real and planned work, an investment of time, and an investment of money, even if it's only a little money to start with while your business is building. You don't just plant a seed and sit back and watch it grow, and you don't join a program and do nothing expecting them to grow an income for you. You have to build your business, and it takes work. Business is not a spectator sport. It requires action, not just once, but continually. However, it has to be the right action. There is only one overnight miracle. It has no work requirements at all. It's easy. Just sit back and watch how fast they take your money and put it in their pocket. The third reason why people fail at internet marketing, they don't learn their trade. Really, we're not born with a business gene, so to be good at any business, you must spend time learning it correctly. Business education is an ongoing process that never ends. For some, their business education consists of buying all the overhyped junk being pushed on them by marketers with promises of instant wealth and no work. Good luck. Successful marketers only purchase the things that are necessary for their business to function and the things that offer great value for marketing their business. The idea is to make money, not spend it. If you're buying everything under the sun and still not making any money, what's the point? Stop being a customer and get serious about your business. By now, you must realize no one is going to hand it to you. The hand that's sticking out is only there to grab more of your money. Education pays. Business education pays even better, and understanding the principles of money and wealth pays more than any other education you could ever receive. We're not talking college. Just learn as much as possible about your business. Find a great coach and a solid beginners to advanced internet marketing business course and instruction videos like those at Free Traffic Domination. Then dedicate time to learning. This will serve you far better and earn you far more in the end. Once you learn how to earn money in business, you will always have that knowledge and will always be able to apply it. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it away from him. An investment of knowledge always pays the best interest. Thanks, Ben Franklin. The fourth reason for the 97% failure rate: people don't follow a mentor or coach. Of the small businesses that fail, over 90% do so because of lack of skills and knowledge on the part of the owner. That's from Dun & Bradstreet. Do you go on a trip to an unfamiliar place without a map or directions? You probably do if you're a man, but even men eventually stop and ask for directions from someone who is familiar with the area. Why would you start a business without first finding out how to do it, or at least seek qualified help along the way? The right coach is someone who has had provable ongoing success and has students that have been able to duplicate that success by following their lead. The wrong coach is the self-proclaimed expert who has no provable track record of success. Typically, it's someone who mimics others' successful advice while doing everything wrong themselves. If you find someone who is experienced, making money, and has mapped out a successful formula of what they do to get those results, doesn't it make sense that by taking their advice and following that formula, you could have a reasonable expectation of getting similar results? A coach is more than just a teacher. Coaches help you build a realistic plan for success. Coaches motivate you when you're down. Coaches troubleshoot with you when things aren't going exactly right. Coaches brainstorm with you to help you be more creative. Coaches steer you away from the pitfalls that lead you to failure. Coaches help you stay focused on the goal. Of the 3% of successful internet marketers, most sought out guidance and advice from someone more experienced who has a proven record of success. There is no better or more valuable business friend than your coach. Your coach is a beacon of light. Believe me, I know. My wife Gina has been that for me. The fifth reason why people fail at internet marketing: they know it all. These are the people who found a coach or mentor and have already experienced some positive results, yet they decide that they know better and interject some of the bad techniques they learned before that didn't work. They even become insistent that this is necessary against all sound advice. They fail again and angrily blame the coach, claiming that what they were taught doesn't work either. Here's a tip. If it didn't work when you tried it before, or when you try it again and again, it probably won't work this time either. Listen to your coach. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be an expert as long as your ego isn't always getting in the way of becoming one. It often pays far greater rewards to be humble and listen. Apply your stubborn determination to learning and do things correctly. Who knows, you could very well become one of the experts who actually earns money. The only thing worth learning are the things you learn after you know it all. Harry S. Truman. The sixth reason for the 97% failure rate: no focus. This is a killer because it typically ends up being costly in many ways. Not only does it often add up to losses in time and confidence, it can also add up to losses in hundreds or worse, thousands of dollars. People have lost their savings, their house, even their marriages over this one avoidable element: Time is money, and your time should be increasing in value as you become more knowledgeable and skilled at your business. You should never throw away your money, and you should never throw away your time. Here is a partial list of the out-of-focus actions that many marketers waste time with. Reading email. Cut it down to 5 minutes a day or less. Reading sales pages. You'll get sucked in and justify the reasons to buy. Playing games. Sheesh, is it making you any money? Enough said. Jumping from program to program. No one can promote everything, nor should they. There are only a small handful of marketers who make money from this technique, and they have super huge lists. Millions. If you don't have a super huge list, focus on a very small number of programs to market to. Ideally, 2. Buying ebooks. Most ebooks are a total waste of money and time. Take the advice of your coach and read what they recommend. Attending webinars. It's rare that you'll get anything of value from any webinar. They're typically sales pitches designed specifically to get you to spend money. Watching videos. See attending webinars. Instant messenger. Turn it off. Phone. Put it on voicemail. Jumping to the advanced marketing techniques. Are you a master of the basics yet? Focus. Just because you can trim a hangnail doesn't make you a surgeon. To master any advanced marketing techniques, you always have to be an expert at some mid-level technique, and you must have a solid grasp of the basics. If anyone tells you differently, put your wallet away quickly and hit delete. There's plenty more, but by now you get the idea. Your time used wisely can increase your knowledge and your wealth. Do you really want to waste it? The 7th reason why people fail at internet marketing. They do too little work or too little advertising. A Harvard Business School study shows that 2% of sales are made on the first contact, 3% on the second, 5% on the third, 10% on the fourth, 80% of sales are made on the 5th through 12th contact. It's almost funny when someone complains that they get no results from the ad they sent out. Really? You got no results from the one ad that you sent out? Coca-Cola has been in business for over 100 years, and when most people want a soda, they usually say Coke. Yet look around. You see their ads everywhere. Did you know that aspirin is a brand name, not a generic name? So is Kleenex, so is Band-Aid. Get real. They've all been advertising for decades. We're always amazed when marketers tell us they get no results from their advertising, only to tell us they sent out their ad to only one place. This will be a reality check for any marketer that is sending out a great ad and getting no results. You have to advertise a lot. You only get traffic by advertising. If anyone tells you they will do all of your marketing for you, go out and buy the t-shirt that says, "I'm stupid," and wear it. Traffic is the lifeblood of your business. Absolutely nothing happens in business without it. Traffic creates what we call branding momentum for you, your business, your products, and your service. Massive traffic is essential to your success. Without it, you're guaranteed to fail. Gina handles most of our site's help desk questions, and here is one support ticket she received. Recently, someone wrote and said they had 50 hits and no sign-ups. We were completely shocked at that statement. That was another statement that really hit home for us. Most people have no idea how much traffic it takes to get sign-ups or sales. The opportunity this person was speaking of was one which we had over 27,000 clicks. That's your traffic. They clicked your link. We had 217 sign-ups and 40 upgrades from our promotions. So it's clear to see that you need a lot more than 50 visitors, and you need to do a lot more than send out one ad a day. After working online for a while, you start to get a feel for how many clicks, that's traffic or prospects, it takes to get a sale. It can be different for every program. They're not all created equally, but there are some generalities. In general, you can expect on average a range of 1% to 6% click-through rate. So, if you send your ad to 10,000 people, you can expect to get anywhere from 100 to 600 click-throughs. The average is 350. That's calculated by the size of the list sent to, divided by the number of clicks to the link. Sounds pretty small, but that is the average that marketers can expect from direct emailing ads. When calculating signups, you can expect, on average, results ranging from 0.5% to 3% of your clicks will sign up to a program that you're promoting. That's calculated by the number of click-throughs divided by the number of signups. What that means is if you send ads out to 10,000 people, you can expect anywhere from 100 to 600 click-throughs and anywhere from 1 to 18 signups. When calculating upgrades or sales, you can expect on average anywhere from 1% to 10%. That's calculated by the number of signups divided by the number of sales. It starts with these questions in this order, since each answer will determine the answer for the following questions. How many sales do you want? 2. What is my target number of signups? 18 or more? How many click-throughs do I need to reach my target? 600 or more? How many traffic resources do I need? 10,000 or more? Unless you have a highly targeted list, you need to place ads at sites with memberships adding up to 10,000 or more, depending on how many emails are actually being sent out, just to get 2 sales. Now, you're about to get a reality check. Internet marketing is a ruthless, cutthroat game. Here's what really happens to your email occasionally. Some admins don't send your ad out to the whole list as advertised. Some lists have dead links. Some lists don't have as many members as promoted. Some members use a list email address and never read your ad. The lists are not highly targeted lists. The result is that not everyone will have an interest in your topic. The time your ad was sent wasn't optimum. You have no control over this. You have to wait in line if there are other mailings ahead of yours. Your email was not checked for spam triggers. If the mail triggers spam with the major providers, it will at best go to the spam box or worse, not get delivered at all. The headline just didn't have appeal and the mailing was a dud. All headlines and email bodies should be tested with the free mailing for effectiveness prior to sending it to a paid list. Super solo lists are the same list of individual sites that you send to with the free promo codes. They are simply compiled so that you save time. Your response rate is going to be the same or similar to that of sending to the individual lists. So you might have to send ads to lists adding up to 15,000 so you can reach the actual 10,000 target. Join every program that allows you to mail members for free from the categories that we recommend. You learn the productivity of each list by the average number of clicks you get to your ads when sent to that list. This is determined by individually tracking each ad sent to each list. When tracking, you'll see the total number of clicks and the unique hits. All of the prior calculations are based on unique hits. Some people click more than once. Most marketers have about 2 hours of time to market, so no distractions. It must be productive time. You need to get as many ads out as you can in your 2-hour time span. You'll get faster at posting using the copy and paste method that we teach in another video, and it will make a difference. Your goal is 1,000 unique hits per day. But if you're only part-time, go with 300 uniques a day. If 300 uniques a day are generating 3 signups per day, then you know that 3,000 uniques should yield you about 30 signups per day. We recommend Free Traffic Hotline because you get over 700 top advertising sites to promote to and loads of promo codes for free ads. The cost is only $23.90 a year. This is one of those necessary expenses that pays you back in value. By now it's clear that this is a business, not a game, and it requires skill development, focus, planning, goals, some investment of money, and dedicated time without distractions, sound decisions, and work. And one more thing. No emotions. Business is not for wimps. You need some savvy and toughness. It's what separates the serious, successful 3% of Internet marketers who earn money from the 97% who are in reality only customers.